Hello, this is Wes Fryer, and I'd like to record a short screencast, or actually video, to show how you can create multiple accounts on Audioboo using the same email address, but using a trick with Gmail. So on Audioboo, I'm working with a librarian who has created her own channel with her email account, but now she wants to create some other ones but doesn't want to make a new email address to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a plus and some letters after her username for her email address, and because we're using Google, this will work to enable us to create unique channels, because every channel that you create on Audioboo is going to need a unique email address, and so this is a technique that's going to work for that. Alright, what I'm going to do is click the sign up link on Audioboo, and it's going to first ask me for an Audioboo name. And so we're going to go ahead and use the first name of the teacher, and I've just copied and pasted that. But instead of using the full email address of our librarian, we are going to put in the email address that has plus and then some characters here. We're going to use the first three letters of the name. We could have numbers or something, probably not special characters here. But that is going to be treated by Audioboo as a unique email, and so we're going to be able to create another channel, because the librarian already has a channel with her email, but we want a new one for the teacher. Now, for this demonstration, we're going to just set up the password as 1234 to start with. I'm going to change that after we record this video. Obviously, you want to use a secure password and something that's not easily guessed. So we'll go ahead and click Join Audioboo, and we're done. That is it. We have created a new channel, and there aren't any boos on this yet, but if we go to audioboo.fm, and I guess Duran, is that right? Mm-hmm. This channel has been created, and so we can now log in using this username and password on iPads or here on the computer and go ahead and record. Now, one other thing that I'll show real quick that's a nice technique is you can see that there's a generic avatar here for this account. And if I click on that, I guess I have to come up here and click on the accounts. Somewhere, maybe it's the settings, we can change the icon that we have here for the profile. And we can also put in information about this channel. So I'm going to go ahead and put her name. I'm going to go ahead and say Yukon, Oklahoma. What grade does Ms. Duran teach?
Third.
Okay, so I'll say Audioboos from third graders in Ms. Duran's class. And then down here there's a place to have a profile picture. So if you don't have a profile picture, and you might, you could have something that is a photograph, or you can have a drawing. We just have a Yukon Millers icon on some of our websites, and so what I'm going to do is just save this square Yukon Millers icon, and I'm going to put it inside my pictures. And so now on Audioboo, and you can do this on other accounts too for the web, you can browse to find that picture, and then you can simply put that picture as your profile, and so say update profile. So now, when we go to Ms. Duran's profile site, we see her name, we see a little bit about her, that this is from third graders in her class, where she is, and then a little logo. Do you need to do all that? No, you don't. But it's going to help identify this as a school account. It's going to show other people who visit, what is this? Who are these kids that are making these Audioboos? And just looks a little bit more professional. But that's the way that we can create a new account. And so, I won't show you how to do this again, because you can play the video again, but we'll just repeat the process for other teachers. We'll simply add something else, we'll plus something else, and then we can create another account so we can have as many different channels as you want. Now, you may not want to have a different channel for every teacher, but it can be helpful if you're going to have kids creating a lot of content, not to have one channel for the whole school. And this is a way that you can do that without creating new email accounts. Here's one other Audioboo tip. You probably don't want to receive a ton of email every time your students post something on Audioboo. So you can click the settings link for your account when you're logged in, And then when you click account settings, in addition to changing your password if you want to, you can change notifications. And I would recommend unchecking all of these because that is just going to give you a lot of email. If you like Twitter, you can actually, this is kind of cool, you can get a tweet when somebody leaves you a message. But I would advise turning off those notifications, and that way your email inbox is not going to get filled up by 25 kids recording audioboos, and it emails you every time they create one. One tip you might consider is if you want to leave that top notification checked, then you will receive an email when someone posts a comment to a new Audioboo. And so since Audioboo doesn't let you turn on comment notification or comment moderation, you can at least be notified when a comment is left. And possibly in a future upgrade to Audioboo, they will add a feature where we can moderate comments. That would be great if you're watching Audioboo Wizards.